Hi everyone, this week I thought I would do a reading vlog. So I think this will be a vlog covering the whole week, but I've never actually done a reading vlog before, so I'm just going to see how we get on. But yeah, it's currently about midday on Monday. So far today all that I've done is wake up, watch an episode of Waterloo Road because I've been watching it all through lockdown and I'm finally on season 10. My friend Emma is coming around in a bit. She's currently standing in the queue for the post office in the rain, so I love that for her. So I thought I would do a little bit of reading before she gets here and then I'll do some more later today. I've got 2 books on the go at the moment. The first is Loveboat Taipei by Abigail Hingwen. I'm really enjoying this. I'm about 160 pages into it, and the other book that I'm going to be reading is Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I loved the first one, so I'm hoping I'm gonna love this. I'm actually doing this as a buddy read with Rhiannon from Welsh Reader. So I haven't actually started this yet, but we said we were going to start our buddy read today. Probably this evening I'll pick this up, but I'm excited to see what we both think of it. So yeah, those are my plans. I think I'm going to read a bit of this now while waiting for Emma. I don't know how long she's going to be. And then I think we're going to go for a walk if the rain stops. Thought I would update the vlog even though I've done literally no reading for the reading vlog, but Emma is here, as I said in the beginning. She's coming. So we went geocaching.
Amazing experience. I found my first 3. Well, Kara's found about 2 of them. I found the third one.
No, yeah.
Signed our name.
And we couldn't find one of them, and then we gave up because it was too hot. It's very muggy. So instead, we got an ice cream.
Cheeky ice cream.
So yeah, we're gonna eat this. We're gonna watch some Four in a Bed, which is definitely not reading, but you know, we've got all evening.
Reading's for later.
So yeah.
The day is young.
Yeah. It's got shit in the water.
Any further comments?
No.
Hi again. I promise there will actually be some more reading other than like 10 minutes in this reading vlog, but I thought I would just update you with my day. So as I said in the little clip that you've seen before this, Emma was here. She's just gone about 40 minutes ago. So I was going to go out for a run, but it is now raining, so I've decided to do a Pilates video instead. So it's actually just gone midnight, it's 5 past, but I thought I would check in and do a little final update for the day. I'm in my pyjamas, which is just a Taylor Swift 1989 tour t-shirt. Stream folklore. So reading, I've read for like an hour maybe. I'm on page 212 of Loveboat Taipei. I've actually spoke to Rhiannon and she wasn't able to pick up the book today, which is fine with me because I hadn't read any either. But as I said, I'm about halfway through this and I'm really actually enjoying it so far. It's got elements to it that I traditionally wouldn't enjoy. So there's like a love triangle, more like a love square. There's like 4 people involved in it, I guess, at this point, but they're not all interested in each other because 2 of them are cousins for a start, which would be a very different book. It's about a girl whose parents are Chinese but she's been raised in America and she really wants to be a dancer, but her parents really want her to be a doctor. Her father was a doctor before he left China, but then he couldn't work as a doctor in the States, so that's sort of what she's been raised to do. After her final year of high school, her parents send her off to this really prestigious program in Taiwan. I think her parents see it as a program to prepare her for college, something really strict and very educational and very rigid, whereas it's actually quite a notorious place for teenagers to go to their classes but also experience freedom with like no supervision. They can sneak out and go to parties, they can all hook up with one another essentially, and with that distance between Eva, the main character, and her parents, she's able to go on this journey of self-discovery in terms of what she wants to do herself and her passion for dance, and also learning more about her background and her culture. How many pages are left in this chapter? There's like 15 pages in the next chapter, so I might just try and read one more chapter just to settle my mind a bit and then go to bed. As I said, it's like midnight now, and I've been staying up really late every night, so going to bed before 1 would be a win for me. Hello, it's Tuesday, it's about 11:15, and I just get progressively worse looking in these vlogs. Wow. So I read that chapter that I mentioned of Loveboat Taipei last night, but I haven't read any more since then. However, I'm going to go for a run now because I just need to get it out of the way today, and apparently I've got a parcel come in and it could be coming between 12 and 4, which is useful. So if I go now, then I should just about be back by the time that comes, so then I can jump in the shower and then do some reading this afternoon after my shower. I also want to film a video, like a proper sit down video this afternoon as well, so I probably should go and get out of the way so I can like shower and make myself presentable for that. Oh, every time I check in on this vlog, I'm just looking better and better. So I'm back. I ran about 3.5 miles. And then I sat at the table just doing nothing for about half an hour, and then I decided to have a shower so that I could be out the shower by the time the Amazon delivery gets here, because now apparently it's coming in about 10 minutes time. So it's 1:20. I'm just about to have my lunch, which is a very exciting crackers and Philadelphia cheese combination. Does anyone else really struggle with lunches? Because in the winter I always have soup because that's easy, but in the summer I just never know what to have, and I don't really like having bread and sandwiches that often. So yeah, crackers and cream cheese is my go-to, but it's pretty boring. Anyway, that is irrelevant to the vlog. I'm going to sit down while I'm having my lunch, and probably for about an hour afterwards, and try and get through another good chunk of Loveboat Taipei. Okay, I just read another chapter, and now the love triangle seems to be going in a different way, but I'm not sure if that's just like a plot point and then it's gonna loop back around again. I'm not sure. The character I really didn't like, he's revealed some things about himself that's made me warm to him a bit, but I'm still wary of him, so I don't know. So I'm up to about page 285 now of Loveboat Taipei, and I'm really enjoying it still. There's been a bit of a drama happening, but I was just setting up to film a video, well, maybe a couple of videos I think I'm going to do this afternoon, so I need to get changed for that. But this package just arrived. I've like cut through the cardboard so that I could get into it, but I thought I would finish opening it on camera. In a separate package I also got a new memory card, which is exciting, but I know that this is books because I ordered it like yesterday on Amazon Prime. So yeah, I thought I would just show you what it is. So, oh wow. So I've got this block of 5 Jacqueline Wilson books. Wow. So it's the Heady Feather series, the first one, and they're not in order in this package. Okay, let me just open it up. So basically I'm weak but also I've just been so nostalgic recently. I don't know whether it's the returning to booktube, because I did watch my Jacqueline Wilson video that I did ages ago. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's just the not really feeling like life is moving forwards at the minute with everything that's going on. I don't really know, but I've been so nostalgic. So I made a last minute decision to purchase this box set of the 5 books in the Heady Feather series for really cheap. It was like £12 for 5 books. So I decided that I wanted to read at least this series, if not more. I basically want to read the Jacqueline Wilson books that I didn't read when I was younger, because I basically got what I thought was too old for her books and just stopped reading them. Anyway, there's Heady Feather, which is the first one. Then I think the second one is Sapphire Battersea, and then I think the next one after that is Emerald Star, and then Diamond maybe, or is this even part of the same because this says from the world of Heady Feather, so this might, oh, this is a completely different person, so maybe there's only 4 books and then this is like a add-on. I actually don't know, but Little Stars I think is the last one in the series. I'm gonna read them at some point, not in this vlog, but I just thought I would show them. Hi. So it's about 10 to 9 in the evening now, another day gone basically. I don't know where the time is going again, but I thought I would check in again because since the last update I've filmed a video. I think I hadn't filmed it last time I updated, and I've read some more of Loveboat Taipei, and I've edited my video and had my dinner. So I'm now just eating a sugar-free jelly pot, one of my favourite snacks actually, would highly recommend. But I'm actually now gonna start Good Girl Bad Blood because I've heard from Rhiannon and she's read 30 pages. So I'm gonna read 30 pages at least, which is 2 chapters, and then I will message her to talk about it. Oh, something else that I wanted to talk about quickly while I've got them here is these bookmarks that my friend Sabine from Sabine's Book Nook sent me. Well, I bought them, but she also sent me a free gift as well, which was really sweet. So these were the 2 that I bought. They're so cute. I don't know how good the camera's going to pick them up. This is the first one, and then this is the second one that I ordered like as a package. I just think they're so cute, the designs of them and the colours, and then the back is just her details. So I'm going to use one of these in the new book that I'm reading, and then the other one I've been using in Loveboat Taipei, and it says professional book lover, and these are her details on the back again, and I love pink, so as we can see. So this was so sweet. Sabine was probably one of the first friends that I made on BookTube, and I first met her in 2016 when she came over. She flew over from the Netherlands to Birmingham and came and stayed at my house for a few days, and we went to London on a day trip, and we went to Cadbury World, and it was just the best time, and I can't believe it was so long ago. And then I've seen her like twice more since. I saw her once in London when she was here with her friend Fred, and we went for drinks, and then last year I went and stayed in Utrecht where she's living for uni for a few days again. I don't think it wasn't a week, it was like 3 or 4 days, but that was really nice as well, and I miss her. So yeah, I thought I would just show her bookmarks. I got them a few days ago in the post before I started this vlog, so I couldn't unbox them for you, but thank you Sabine if you're watching, and everyone go and check out her Etsy store because she's got some really cute stuff in there, and I think she's going to be doing some more exciting stuff soon, so something to look out for. But other than that, for now I will get on with this. I'm excited. Hello again. Just got myself a cup of tea. So it's gone 10 o'clock. It's actually 25 to 11. Wow. Where shall I put this camera? Here. We love the angles in this vlog. Yeah, it's like 25 to 11, and I shortly after I got the message from Rhiannon, read 30 pages of Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really gripped into the story straight away. I remember from the first book how readable the writing style is, and I really like that there's current pop culture references and current affairs sort of things thrown in there, which does make me wonder how this would age. But obviously it was only published this year, so it's very current, and I really like that. I also like that there's mixed media in here, so there's like a drawing from the trial that's going on, because the main character in this book is making a podcast which follows the trial of the mystery that she solved in the first book. So there's that, there's transcripts from the podcast in here. I mean, I've only read 30 pages, but that's what I've got so far. And what I really liked about it is at the start it included a newspaper article or an online article which talks about the success of this podcast, and it recaps the end of basically the mystery from book 1, so it tells you the outcome and who'd done what and stuff like that. So I really liked that because I'd sort of forgotten a lot of it. Like, I knew who the killer was, but I didn't know a lot of the details and the different characters, so I'm glad that it had that as a sort of guide and a bit of a cheat sheet for remembering what's happened. So I'm intrigued to see what the new mystery in this is. I think there's going to be a disappearance of someone the main character knows. I think she's planning on taking a step back from being a detective, but then this thing happens, someone goes missing and she sort of gets dragged back into it again. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how the rest of this goes. But Rhiannon said that she has been waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, so that's all that she'd read, and I just decided not to read any more of that either, because I think it will be good to like read along sort of in pace with each other for this one, so that's fine. I think I'm gonna try and read a little bit more of Loveboat Taipei tonight before I go to bed. But before I do that, I'm going to do some of my cross stitch and watch a bit of telly just to chill for a bit. So this is from the Geeky Stitching Company, whose cross stitch kits I really love. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Yesterday night I had one of the worst night's sleep possibly that I've ever had. So I'm so tired. The last time I looked at my phone it was like 3:30 and I woke up at like 8:30. But I feel like I was drifting and not properly going to sleep even after the last time I looked at my phone, so that's great. I didn't really read that much more before I went to bed. Probably read about 20 pages of Loveboat Taipei. I've got about 50 pages to go, so I'm hoping that I'll finish it today. However, I am going to the cinema, as I think I said, at 3:30. I just walked over the road to book it and there was a guy inside but the doors were locked, and I was like, what's the best way to book for this afternoon? And he told me to do it online. I have to pay a booking fee to book online. But oh well. I'm going to go for a walk now. While I'm out on my walk, I'll ring my mum because I have this thing where I have to speak to someone on the phone when I'm on a walk. Is that normal? I don't know. I also remembered that I have one book on my free Audible trial that I haven't listened to yet, and that is Daisy Jones and the Six, and I've heard amazing things about that, so I might start listening to that audiobook and then I can listen to it on my walks, but also when I want to do like stitching and stuff, because with picking up my reading I feel like my other hobbies have sort of taken a backseat and I want to find a balance, and I feel like audiobooks is a really good way to do that because I can do them both simultaneously, whereas obviously I can't read with my eyes and stitch at the same time. I mean, maybe some people can, but that is a talent if you can. Welcome to me sitting on the floor putting my laundry into the washing machine. Please don't judge the fact that I clearly have not separated out my colours from my darks. I'll try not to put my whites in here, but I never have enough whites, you know? So normally I just shove it all in together, which is probably a sin, but yeah. This is laundry tube now apparently. So I was out for about an hour and a half on my walk. I didn't actually get to speak to my mum, but I did listen to, I think, 2 chapters of Daisy Jones. So I listened to the introduction to Daisy and then the introduction to the band. And oh, I'm loving it, honestly. I can see why people rave about it. And I definitely think it was the right decision in listening to it on audio, although I would quite like to get the book to sort of mark my progress. I do enjoy doing that sometimes, but I do like that it's like a full cast and you can hear the different voices, and I think it's one of those books that is really good to experience in that way. So I will continue with listening to it. I'm going to go to the charity shop before I go to the cinema, I think, and see if I can pick up that or anything else. I'm not sure if it will be there or not, but we can see. But yes, I'm loving it so far. I mean, I'm interested to see how the plot develops because I actually haven't really, all that I've heard is that it's amazing, but I don't really know like the ins and outs of the plot. So it's Friday and I'm about to go out in about 10 minutes, but I thought I would just check in quickly because I think the last clip I filmed was when I was just about to go out on Wednesday to the cinema. So I went to see The Greatest Showman and it was really good. I've never seen it before and I loved it. I knew a lot of the songs, which I think was good because I could like have a little sing to myself, but some of them I didn't actually know were from the film. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Definitely recommend. Very feel good film. Had a little cry in a couple of places. So yeah. Then we went out for food, and then yesterday I'm not going to go into it because it's not really relevant, but yeah, some things happened. I'm fine, but like it just was a day when I just didn't want to like pick up the camera. So I thought I would check in quickly this morning. I quickly want to show you the 2 books that I got from the charity shop because I think I said on Wednesday that I was going to be going, and the one thing that I was looking for was, well, I wanted the Daisy Jones book if I could find it, but I was also looking for some more Taylor Jenkins reads because I've never read any of her books, and having listened to the first bit of the audiobook for Daisy Jones, I was loving it. Well, I am loving it, so I thought I would just see if I could find any of her other books, and I did. I found The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo for, well, it was like all the books in there were £1, so this was just £1, and I'm so excited for this. And then the other thing I picked up in there was It by Stephen King, which is massive, so I don't think I'll get around to it anytime soon, but it's in like really pristine condition and it's only £1, so I thought it would be silly to pass up on the offer of it. I've never read a Stephen King, but I really want to. I think I kind of want to start with Carrie. I don't know why, that one sort of appeals to me, but I've never seen a Stephen King movie either, so if you have read Stephen King, let me know where you think a good place to start is. I'm not sure it's going to be this because it's massive, but I'm glad that I have it. But yeah, that charity shop though, I think there's someone in there that has like the same taste as me, because they had all of the Heartstopper graphic novels in there, and I was like, damn, you know, I spent like £9 each on those and I could have got them for £1. Reading update. I did make good progress with Good Girl Bad Blood. I'm up to page 200 of this now, which is where Rhiannon's up to as well. So I basically caught up with where she was, and then I sent her like thousands of messages, sorry Rhiannon, with my thoughts and my theories so far. I've been watching so much crime drama like Vera and Silent Witness and stuff like that over lockdown, so I have a lot of theories. I'm not sure if they're far-fetched, but I feel like a lot of them have been inspired by that. I'm not going to say my theory in case it spoils anything, but I have a pretty well developed theory at the moment, but I'm not sure because there are little things that I don't know how it would fit into it and questions that I've still got left. But yeah, for now I'm going out to a little town for a little walk and maybe go in some more charity shops. Hi. It's much later now and I'm back in the same position that I always seem to be in. I swear I do change out of this hoodie. This is just the one I wear around the house a lot. I have read up to page 270 of Good Girl Bad Blood, so that's about another 70 pages on from where I was. I haven't heard anything further from Rhiannon. She said she was going to read some more tonight, so I need to check in and see if she's done that. But I don't want to read too far ahead, like I don't want to finish it. I mean, I do want to finish it, but I don't want to finish it without having checked in with her. If she's only read like a bit, then it would be good to like discuss theories and stuff, because I'm not sure. I feel like my theory that I had is definitely not right. But now I'm like, is it going in a more obvious direction? Like, have I been thinking too deeply into it? And is it going in a direction that was like obvious from the beginning? And I'm not sure how I'm going to feel if it does end like that, because I feel like it could be building to something like really good, but also I feel like it has the potential to really disappoint me. But yeah, I'm going to do some embroidery now, something different to do. I'm working on It's Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. Based on I'll put the reference picture up somewhere on screen so you can see what I've been referencing. But yeah, I'm trying this different sort of stitching, because normally I use satin stitch, which is like big stitches to fill, but I've started using this like split stitch, I think it's called, which is more detailed, but I've not used it before. But yeah, I'm going to do some more of that. I think I'm going to watch some YouTube as well, catch up on a few booktube videos, because I did that thing earlier where I opened about 25 tabs of videos that I wanted to watch and haven't watched any of them yet, so I think I'm going to do that and then go to bed. Good morning, it's Saturday and it's about 10 o'clock. We're having a bit of a slow morning today, seeing as I've been in bed for about an hour and a half just lying there. But I thought I would finally get up because I do actually want to go for a run at some point today, but I want to eat my breakfast first. It's Saturday, it's pancake day in my house, well, in my life. There's no one else here. I think I'll eat the pancakes while watching Canada's Drag Race maybe. I've spoiled myself with Hugo's. I won't say, but I'm not best pleased. I feel like there's been some very questionable judging this season, and some of the things that the judges have said, like when Jeffrey Boyer-Chapman told Ilona that she needed to put foundation on her arse, I was like, really? I would normally flip them with the, like, you know, properly, but the handle of this pan is broken, so I have to do it this way. Ooh, I've got this one here. Excited. And they're done. So I like to have them ignore the popcorn bucket in the background. I like to have them with just caster sugar and lemon juice. And I've got my cup of tea here, so yeah, I'm just going to eat these and then get on with the rest of my day. It's Sunday evening now, it's about 11 o'clock, and I actually can't remember if I've checked in at all today, but I thought I would do so now because I've actually finished a couple of books, so I thought I would quickly talk about them and then wrap up the vlog. I must not have checked in then today actually, because I finished one of these last night, but that was Loveboat Taipei. I finally finished it and I really enjoyed this. I think I would probably give it a 3.5 stars overall. I really enjoyed the story and I really enjoyed seeing the main character's journey of self-discovery. I also liked the cast of characters. I feel like there was some real standout ones in this, and just the writing in general was really readable. Like, I wanted to keep picking this up and know what was going to happen next. However, there were a few things that brought it down for me. There was some girl on girl hate, which obviously is a topic that happens, so I'm not saying that it shouldn't be included in books, but I felt like the resolution to that problem wasn't really done to the best that it could have been. And the one thing that really did bring this down for me was one of the characters, one of the very side characters who's not actually really in the book at all, but you know of her. She is depicted as having mental health problems. Just the way that that was dealt with made me feel a bit iffy. If you really don't want to know anything about this book at all, then I would recommend like not listening until I put this down. But this girl was the girlfriend of one of the love interests to the main character, and she was back home in the States. At the beginning you don't really know that much about her. You know that she's a bit needy, I guess, like always wanting to be on the phone to the boy and sending him loads of postcards and things like that. But then you find out later that she has basically got mental health issues, and basically the boy is only still in the relationship with her because he's worried that she is gonna hurt herself if they don't stay together. And I just think she was portrayed as being very almost manipulative and just really clingy and needy and as a burden, and I don't like that. You know, when you're going through that sort of thing, that is how you can feel. I'm not saying if he's not in love with this girl he should stay with her, but I just think the mental health stuff was a bit like convenient, and it could have been done in another way. Like, there could have been other reasons why he didn't want to be with this girl anymore, and obviously there was like emotional cheating going on. He never actually cheats on her, but it's very clear that he's not like into her and he's into the main character, so that's why I brought it down. But on the whole, like, I did really enjoy this. The ending, I actually cried. I've never been a book crier before. When I used to get questions in tags about books that I'd cried at, I used to be like, I don't cry at books, but yeah, it got me tearing up. So maybe the past 3 years have changed me, and now I'm back on BookTube as a book crier. And then I literally just finished Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I'm not going to say too much about this because it's a mystery. I would highly recommend this series if you enjoy mysteries, thrillers, detective stories, that sort of thing. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, and I really loved this reading experience. That's the one thing about these series, like, I theorise so much. It takes me back to my days of watching Pretty Little Liars and writing theories on Tumblr. As I've been doing this as a buddy read, we've been like theorising together, and that's been a really fun experience. So I've loved that, and the writing style in this is so gripping and addictive. Page turning would be the right phrase. Like, I've just wanted to keep going. I probably enjoyed the first book of this a little bit more. I felt like the characters surrounding Pip in this one were a bit one-dimensional. Like, there's a character called Ravi, and he's quite sidelined in this, and he should be more important than he is. And her friends as well, other than one, I feel like they all blend into one, and there was no need for them all to be there. They don't even really play a role. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I finished. I also listened to some more Daisy Jones today when I was out on my walk, so I'll just see on Audible how far through it I am. I've got 6 hours 58 minutes left. I'm on the chapter first, 1974 to 1975, so I think I've only listened to a few chapters. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog. I feel like I've got so much footage to go through and edit, so you know, pray for me. Well, by the time this is up, I'll have done it, won't I? If you liked it, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because I feel like, is it interesting, is it boring? Sometimes when I'm just like, oh, I haven't done any more reading, like that's probably boring, and I don't know how much of my actual like day-to-day life I should include and how much should just be reading, because I guess a clip of me reading a book isn't that interesting either. I don't know, let me know what you think, and let me know what books you've been reading recently. But other than that, I hope you're all staying safe and keeping well, and I will see you again soon. Bye.